At this point, you have to know, people click on videos because of titles and thumbnails. MrBeast has the fastest growing channel on the platform, and arguably the most successful one, so I figure he's got to be doing something right. Today, I decided to make use of my business degree, so in this video, I'm going to figure out what that something is. I know a few things about marketing, but in my business classes, they never taught me to increase my YouTube CTR. For the uninitiated, that's click-through rate, and it's the most important factor in getting more visibility to your channel, which I desperately need. I pulled up MrBeast's top 100 best performing videos and took notes about their thumbnails. From those notes, I discovered 3 distinct qualities that made these videos such a success. I'm not going to bore you by spending 3 minutes on what went into my research, so let's cut into some analysis. I think the first trend is the most obvious. Intensity. These thumbnails give you a sense of scale. I put 10 million Legos in friend's house. World's hottest substance versus coldest substance. Going through the same drive-thru 1,000 times. You see these thumbnails and you know you're in for something exciting. While my videos don't have the same stakes as MrBeast's do, I can definitely apply these tactics when trying to make my videos more clickable. I can't afford to spend $1 million on lottery tickets or smash my friend's car just to buy him a new one. What I can do is start making bold promises about what my videos deliver. If I'm making a video that I'm proud of, then why not present them with a thumbnail that's grand and exciting? People click on videos when they promise an irreplaceable experience. I'd say it's worth a try. I already have 100 of MrBeast thumbnails saved to my computer. I can't think of a better way to make this video sound intense than to use them all. This was a grueling process, and to make things harder on myself, I skewed every thumbnail into a unique shape. More on why I did that later. For now, let's skip some of this. 10 minutes in? 30? An hour? That did it. This here is just the starting point. It's basically a background for what's to come. Eventually, this will turn into the most clickable thumbnail I have the capacity to create. I'm calling the second quality mystery. Every time you look at a MrBeast thumbnail, you're forced to ask a question that you can only answer by clicking on the video. Why is Jimmy in an insane asylum? Who's gonna win? Why on earth is there a picture of an egg? These thumbnails, paired with their titles, are carefully crafted to elicit a sense of curiosity. Every marketing class stresses the importance of a call to action. For YouTube videos, every call to action is the same. Click on this video and watch the whole thing. When you make a title and thumbnail, you're competing for clicks with every video on the platform. MrBeast competes using the human desire to uncover a mystery. I initially wondered if that meant educational videos would have an edge in this area, right? Because every video would be based on some interesting question, and the entire video would be around answering it. But when I looked into it, it turns out MrBeast is playing the metagame of YouTube so well, he still comes out on top. For educational videos, you can find the answer to the video's question in a textbook. There's a chance another video has a better explanation than yours. But for MrBeast's videos, the mystery is unique. You have to click on it to find the answer. To grow my channel, I should try to emulate that concept and try to provide some unique value with my videos. I chose this video topic with mystery in mind. I thought I could provide a unique take on the secret behind MrBeast's success. The title is probably the biggest tool I have to promise that take, but the photo thumbnail itself should also make you wonder. That brings me back to why I put the thumbnails in the background into skewed shapes. The reason? It makes you ask why. When the video is about thumbnail design, bold design choices will make you wonder if the video has new ideas to share. The next opportunity to drop a mystery is on the text on the thumbnail itself. For my research, MrBeast almost never uses more than 2 words on the thumbnail. And who can argue with success? It took me a few tries, but I landed on Design Secrets. Paired with the current title for the video, I'd say it's a quality accent that engages the curiosity. The last trend I noticed is probably the most subtle, but it's also the most important. I'm calling it familiarity, and it's the key to MrBeast's success. I know what you're probably saying. I'm not familiar with MrBeast videos. They're crazy ideas that I've never seen before. And you're right. It's incredible that MrBeast is able to use this tactic on videos that are so wild you'll never know what to expect. This same tactic is at the backbone of every business, and it's called building a brand. I can never hope to rival the success of other YouTubers without building a reputation for myself, but maybe there's a way I can cut in line and still insert some familiarity into my thumbnails. I can piggyback off the brand of others, and this video is an excellent excuse to do just that. MrBeast put his own face on the thumbnails of 55 of his top 100 best performing videos. The success of those videos relied on his insane reputation for clicks. But 8 years ago, MrBeast was doing something else. He was putting PewDiePie's face on his thumbnails so that those videos would go viral. And it worked pretty well. An established brand can be an excellent source of visibility. So let's just go for it. For my video, there are 2 established brands I can use to achieve that same sense of familiarity. There's MrBeast's brand, and then there's YouTube's brand. If MrBeast puts his face on thumbnails, then that's exactly what I'll do. Unfortunately, no one is the face of YouTube, so I'll have to use the next best thing. Its logo. And I'll throw on MrBeast logo, cause why not? I know I said I came up with 3 things, but since you made it this far, I'll give you a couple freebies. Try to make your thumbnails tell a story. I put a crown above YouTube to imply that MrBeast used the secrets I'm sharing to win YouTube itself. Next, try to draw the eye to your title. People look at the picture first, but they're much more likely to click on your video if they actually read your title. I literally turned Jimmy's torso into an arrow by erasing the edges. Lastly, his thumbnails often have figures leaning forward. This makes their head bigger, but more importantly, gives you a better view of their eyes. Human beings are hardwired to seek out eyes when scanning anything as a safety precaution in evolution. Sometimes the content of the thumbnail barely matters at all. People just click on the video they happen to be looking at, so let's give my video an edge. Unfortunately, I don't have MrBeast in front of me, so I can't tell him to lean forward. Instead, I cheated, copied his head, made it bigger, and then skewed it forward. I'm sure this will make people look. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching all the way to the end. If you think I did justice to my bold thumbnail, I would be so grateful if you went ahead and subscribed to my channel. This video took ages to make, and I'm really proud of it. In the event this video barely gets 10 views and you're one of them, please press like and post in the comments about how great I did. It'd make me feel better. Alright, that's all for me. Bye!